Now you know you have no business doing what you're doing right now. Why are you doing that? Why are you hurting yourself? Why are you hurting your future? Why are you not doing what you need to do to get where you want to go? Why are you distracting yourself? Why are you distracting yourself with things that you know will not fulfill you, that is draining your energy, draining your time, draining your money, draining you spiritually? Why are you distracting yourself? Why are you not on track to get where you want to go for yourself and your future? Do you even care about your future? These distractions that you're indulging in is distracting you and it's hurting you in more ways than not, ways that you can't see until you look back and you ask yourself, what the fuck was I doing this whole time? But a distraction can be so many other different things. A distraction can be a person, a distraction can be a friend group, a distraction can be an eating habit. A distraction can be a drinking habit. A distraction can be a sleeping habit. Anything that is in the way of your full potential, anything that is in the way of you getting what you want or you doing what you need to do to get where you want is a distraction. If you are not doing what you need to do to get where you want to go, you're distracted. However, you're distracted is different for everybody. See, distractions are everywhere. Everything is a distraction, but it takes mental focus and mental discipline to not be distracted, to be aware of the possible distractions, to be aware of something that can get you off track, make you lose your focus mentally, spiritually, emotionally. See, we all have distractions. We all have small things that we could do better at, or things that we know we shouldn't be doing, or things that we could be doing more. And we know this, right? Why do we continue to indulge in the distractions? For one, because of habit. When you do something a certain amount of times, you start doing it automatically and on autopilot. And then when you want to stop, you don't understand why you can't stop. You want to stop. You don't understand why you're doing it, but you just do it. It's because it's a habit. It's on autopilot. It's like how a programming machine knows to stamp the next paper. It's on autopilot. It just does it. It doesn't know why. It probably doesn't want to, but it just does it. When you want to cut out a distraction, you have to get clear with why you're cutting out that distraction. Why that distraction is detrimental to you, why it is not helping you, why you are not growing because of that distraction. You have to tell yourself and convince yourself of the possible outcomes that could happen when you do cut this distraction out. You have to believe in the unseen. You have to get uncomfortable, do something new to get different results. You have to be a different person to get different results. A distraction can be easily cut out once you get serious. Once you get serious about what you want, your goals, this new person that you want to be, this new way of living that you want to have, these ideas that you want to bring to life, personality change that you want, this job change that you want, career change, relationship change, anything. Once you get serious about what you want, a distraction can be cut out easily. Maybe you just don't want it enough. Maybe you are not as focused and driven as you think you are, because once you're really in the state of being focused and determined to get what you want, distractions will cut out easily because you're serious and you're not playing. So anything that I have to do to get where I want to get to, I will do it. If I have to cut out something, if I have to cut off someone, I will do it because I'm serious about getting what I want. So do you want it enough? Once you change your view on life, change what you want out of life, the things that you thought you liked or had fun doing, you won't like it anymore. When you get serious about wanting something, your old way of living is not fun anymore. Old habits and friends is not appealing anymore. And I think this is because you are aligning to a new you, to a new version of yourself, a new timeline, a new life. So whatever you used to do or used to like, used to want to do, had a habit of doing, you can't do it anymore because you are headed in a new direction. So it's really up to you how easy or hard a distraction is to cut out. If you want it bad enough, you'll do anything. If you want it halfway, you'll do it halfway. If you don't want it at all, you won't cut the habit out or the distractions out at all. Because we have full control and power over our life, how things go in our life. It's really just up to you. You just have to ask yourself, why do I keep doing this? Most of the time, when we're doing something we shouldn't be doing, or we want to stop doing, or we don't know why we want to do it, it's always those three things. We know we shouldn't be doing, we don't know why we do it, we don't want to do it, but we keep doing it. And it's like the more we sit with that, but also the more we keep doing it, but also the more that we're consciously aware of what we're doing, that we shouldn't be doing it, and we don't even know why we're doing it. It'll start to click for you, and slowly you'll stop doing it over time. Depending on how bad you want to cut the distraction out, depends on how fast the distraction gets cut out. See, a distraction doesn't even have to be a thing, it could be an opportunity. Maybe you have a plan for the week and somebody else is hitting you up with plans, throwing you off of your plans that you had for the week that was setting you up for success, that was keeping you towards heading towards your goals. But you get thrown off by another plan. That can be a distraction too. Distractions are everywhere. It's literally whatever is getting in the way of you being focused and getting what you want. When you want something, you really do have to cut out everything and everybody and just focus on yourself in every single way. And I don't think I understood that until now, but now I really understand. It starts with the disconnect from your old self and your old life, but also excitement for your new self and your new life. So it's the more you are headed towards the new, the more you have to let go of the old, the more you have to isolate. Some people would say you're acting different or you're being weird, but why is it weird that you want to just focus on yourself and isolate and pour into yourself? Why is that weird? Or why do people feel like you have to constantly give to them? So don't feel bad about excluding or isolating, because honestly, you need it. And it's needed for a deep type of transformation, a deep kind of development for yourself and for your future, to become a new person. And there's nothing wrong with fun or having fun, but honestly, when you're focused, you won't even want to have fun. There's no fun until I get to where I'm trying to go. What am I celebrating for? I have nothing to celebrate. I haven't even crossed the finish line yet. And things just start to disinterest you. People start to disinterest you. Habits, routines start to disinterest you because you realize this is not moving me. What is this getting from me? Where am I going with this? What am I getting from this? When you start to see everything from that aspect, I think it truly unlocks a different level of discipline and focus and determination. A level that I can't quite explain, but something that I can feel. And if you felt this too, then you know what I mean. People say it all the time, but you won't really truly understand until you experience it, until you are going through it, like I am now, like you probably are now. It's just a true disinterest in everything except for yourself and your goals. I feel like that is one of the best places to be disinterested in things that has not gotten you anywhere. You have to leave the old and behind to make room for the new, to make room for what's truly aligned with you, and to make room for your new life. Change the way you see distractions too. Use a distraction as a way to reaffirm to yourself that, oh no, I'm not going to do this anymore because I'm getting this. I'm going to wake up early. I'm not going to sleep in late anymore because I'm getting this. I'm going to have this. Use distractions as a way to reaffirm your goals. I'm not going to party every day because I am going to do this every day because I am getting this. Whatever it means for you, fill in the blanks, but use it as a way to reaffirm to yourself. Use everything as a way to reaffirm to yourself of what you want and for your highest good. I'm not going to be in this relationship anymore because I am going to get this relationship that is much more soul aligned, healthy, whatever. Use it as a tool to reaffirm to yourself, to tell yourself, I am going to get what I want, but I have to do this. I have to do this to get what I want. So that way, also, you're reaffirming that confidence and that belief, and that you're reinstating that I am going to get what I want, and it's possible for me, and it's right around the corner, but I can't do this. I can't do this because I have to do that. So I can get that, and use it as that. I hope you guys get what I'm saying. But to close out the video, you know what you're not supposed to be doing and you know what you are supposed to be doing. But do you care? Do you care about yourself enough? Do you care about your future enough to cut out the distractions? And that's just something you have to ask yourself, honestly.